Hello everybody and welcome to the second patch from scratch video for the Arturia Polybrute. This is a nice fun one to play with. Lots of interesting stuff going on, Unison mode, some effects, a lot of modulation slots. Some Aftertouch. I started with not really any idea where I was going, so that's why it might sound like that as the video goes along, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. Just a quick note to say that I know this viewing angle isn't the best, so what I've done, I'll do it for the Polybrute especially, I've uploaded a picture of the Polybrute Connect sort of layout of the synth, showing where all the knobs are, and you can use that picture to help you set up the patch. Alright, so starting from a completely blank patch, the first thing I want to set up is that I want VCO2 in the background going ding 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 at a constant pitch. So we'll bring VCO2 in, and the way we get it to play constant note is through the mod matrix. So we're going to change destinations 2, 3 and 4 to the VCO2 pitch. And then we're going to use row G, which is the key number, and then we'll go G2 minus 60 semitones, G3 minus 60 semitones, and G4 minus 8 semitones. Shout out to some random guy on Gearspace who told me how to do this. And now you can hear that the pitch of VCO2 doesn't change as we go along the keyboard. When I was fiddling around, I was in G, so I'm going to change this to G, and we'll do that by just twisting the VCO2 tune knob until it matches the G. Cool, now VCO2 is playing a G. So to set up the ding 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 sound, we'll route VCO2 through the Steiner-Parker filter only, and VCO1 through the lotta filter. Let's close those both a bit. So you can hear that now. And then we're going to use LFO1 to modulate the Steiner-Parker cutoff. So destination 5, Steiner-Parker cutoff, LFO1, which is row D. So D5, increase the amount slightly. And what we want to do is use the sawtooth wave. There you go. It's doing what we want it to, making the ding ding noise. We're going to do the same using LFO2 to the lotta filter, so destination 6, lotta cutoff, and then E6, increase the amount slightly. But we're going to use a reverse sawtooth for this. What's a really cool effect is if you sync these but use different rates, so we're going to sync LFO1, but we're going to have it set to triplets, so press settings, turn the rate knob, press settings and press sync at the same time. Triplets, and then change the rate. We want quarter triplets, I reckon. Same for LFO2, but we're going to leave that the same, and that's going to be nice and slow, and it's going to have a 1 bar rate. There we go. Something else that would be quite cool is if we actually use LFO2 to change the modulation of LFO1 into the Steiner-Parker cutoff. So to do that, we'll go back to the mod matrix, destination 7, and then button D5, and you'll see that 7 says amount 1 D5. And then LFO2, so button E7, increase the amount slightly. So you can hear as the lotta filter opens up more with LFO2, the modulation of the Steiner-Parker filter from LFO1 is also increasing. Cool. I'm going to change it into Unison mode. Helps give a nice thick sound. What else? We'll increase the distortion level on the lotta filter for a thicker sound as well. We'll increase the key tracking a bit, which might need us to close the filter a little bit more. Cool, I think we're ready to add some effects, which everybody loves. So we'll increase the intensity of the chorus. add some stereo spacing between the voices. Add a bit of reverb, of course. So that sounds interesting at least, but what we can do, because we're in unison mode, and obviously when we change notes, we lose that bass. We can sort of keep the effect of the bass there by adding some delay as well. So we'll sync the delay by holding settings and twisting the delay time knob. Sync dotted, I reckon. Change the delay time to quarter dotted notes. Increase the level, increase the regeneration. Loud, so I'm going to turn it down slightly. That's cool. Maybe change the delay type to stereo spread. See what that sounds like. Having that delay effect is really nice because it keeps the bass going for a little bit longer, but it also means that when you play the little lead lines, you get them delayed as well, and you get a nice running effect of the notes that you've played. What else could we do? So another effect that would be really nice is, if I hold a note and turn the modulation of noise into the VCF2, so noise into the ladder filter, you get this super grungy distorted noise. So what if we tied that to the Aftertouch? So destination 8, noise into VCF2, we'll have a small bit just as the default, and then row I is Aftertouch, so I8, increase the amount slightly, well, we'll go maybe 50%. Not the smoothest example. Too much bass line there, so we'll reduce that slightly. That's quite cool. Pitch modulation is always a really nice way to add movement to a patch, so we haven't used LFO3 yet, so let's go LFO3 in slot 1, so button F1. Increase the amount to maybe 0.1 semitones. I think that's working. Well, crank the amount and then you find out. Yeah, there we go, that's working. Change the amount back down to 0.1 semitones. Okay. Now maybe we can add a bit of filter envelope. So let's change the filter envelope. We can use that to have a softer introduction. So if we use a slightly negative filter envelope amount, a short no attack, short decay, no sustain, and then a bit of release. Actually working. Yeah, so that doesn't actually do anything, so much for that idea. You live and you learn. I imagine there's a way that you can do Unison envelope retrigger, so I'm going to see if I can find that out. Cool, so I had a look in the manual. There is definitely a way you can do it. If you hold the polyphony button, it'll come up with uni/mono allocation on the screen, and you turn off legato. Let's do some wacky filter envelope amount so we can hear it. Yeah, there you go, it works. So let's change that to a slightly negative filter envelope amount. So the decay on that is too long, so we're not getting enough of the note quickly. Yeah, so this is quite a cool patch. Uses the mod slot a lot, mod matrix a lot, sorry. Brought in a bit of the envelopes. You could add adding some resonance to the Steiner Park filter has a nice, brings out the flux a bit more. Adding some to the ladder filter could be nice. So that's something I've just noticed as well, actually, which is interesting. When you turn Legato off for the Unison mode, it doesn't just do it for the filters, it does it for the envelopes as well. Cool. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. That's a nice fun patch to play around with. I am now on Patreon. You can check out the link in the description below. There's some cool benefits. You can just support the channel if you want. I love doing this. I would love to invest more time into making the channel even better, and adding more exciting, varied content, hopefully more often as well. But there's some benefits to you guys as well. I think on the second tier, you get access to download all of my music, all MP3 format of all the things I've uploaded to YouTube, minus the ones where I'm talking, because I don't know why I would want to download those unless you think my voice is very sexy. There's another one above that where you get access to any one of my patch packs instantly, and you'll get to see some exclusive patch from scratch videos. So I'll be doing more of these on the normal channel, definitely for everyone to watch, but I'll be doing some more for Patreon exclusive access. And then the level above that, if you're really keen, you can video call me. We'll talk about synthy goodness. I can talk about my techniques a little bit, or we can just have a nice chat. You know, for half an hour once a month, we'll organize something. But yeah, definitely check it out in the description. But thank you so much for the ongoing support, guys. Even if you're just watching the videos, being able to do what I do and talk to people about synths. I don't know anyone in the real world that likes synths, so talking to you guys about it in the YouTube comments, in emails, on Instagram, all that stuff is a real joy. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for keeping watching. I hope to keep bringing you some delightful content for a long time to come.